Okay, so on the today's session, we are going to discuss about like how can we use the file operation settings. So we took the example of the Blaze demo application. So there we last time we discussed like suppose here the origin and destination is there. So if you go on the controller, so here you can see the different set of the origin and destination is available. So if you go on your blazedemo.com application, so there the Lucknow to Delhi origin will be not available. So what we are going to do now, we need to filter out of those 4 airport code, which is working fine and which is not working fine. So how can we do that activity? We are just using the file handling concept. So first of all, there we given the name of the file. So this is our long and that is the file name. Then second, we are going to save the file on somewhere. So if suppose we are given only the origin.txt, so it will save whatever the file operation we are going to do on inside that. Okay, either you can save if suppose you will do origin.txt, so the file will write inside the script. But if suppose you want to save any of the specific particular folder, so just you create the one folder on the particular drive and just give your txt file. So that's the two way you can do. Now another thing is how the file operation activity will work. So if you go on the down, so the line number 43 to 46, what they are going to do, this is the condition I'm just mentioning. If the suppose file name is equal to file open, so agar so suppose if it is the null, so the file will not open. Okay, otherwise it will be open and operate the performance. Okay, so after that, how it is going to work, how we are writing the file. So that is the syntax f printf, then file name. So we given the file name as a file underscore stream underscore dst, so that the file name be given. And then because the load runner it will not directly understand the string and any other function, so we are evaluating the string and we are giving the parameter name. So first we want to extract the origin, then after that we want to extract the destination also. So we are separated by the comma and we given as a destination. Okay, now we are going to execute our script, but before we need to close our file also. Okay, so we use the f close and the file name. So now if we are going to execute for one iteration, then the file should be right. So now for one iteration I executed, and then we will see it is showing your value or not. Okay, so now it is showing it has been passed. Okay, so we need to check. Okay, so now here okay, now what I just did there, I just created the one origin.txt file, I executed the one iteration. Now I'm seeing it is writing an error. So it is writing your origin code is a parish to row. Okay, now we see for the negative scenario it is working fine or not. Okay, so how we can do. Okay, so here you can see there is the your 4 airport code is there. Okay, so if we are executing for 4 iterations, so only the 3 value of the origin and destination should be captured. That last one, Lucknow to Delhi, should not capture. Okay, so now we are going to execute for 4 times. So just runtime setting and just mention there the 4 and then execute it. And then we'll see. And here also it's on the script validation. Also, you can check it will fail on the last time. And we will see it is writing the all out of 4 how many values it is read. Okay, so it is going on. Okay, so here again, if you go on the original TXT, here you can see only the 3 airport code it is writing what is available on your UI side, but it is not writing to Lucknow to Bangalore or Lucknow to Delhi, whatever we mentioned on the scripts, because that is not available on your manual things also. So that's the way we can use our file handling concepts. Okay, so that's the way we can use and we can execute our file handling operation. Okay, thanks to all. So please share the videos with your friend, with your colleagues, and if you have any doubt on the load runner lecture, so just please comment on the comment box. I will try to help you there, and everyone can watch the Jenkins tutorial also, which is already going on. So please share to the friends, and if anyone misses to subscribe the channel, so just please subscribe the channel. Thanks to all. We will meet on the next video lecture with the next discussion. Okay, thanks to all.